소세지.
Okay, everybody, we're back with 17, Mingyu and S.COUPS. We checked out 2 tracks. Fiesta, which is the first track. We checked that out as like the second track because the first track we checked out was the title track 543, Pretty Woman, the music video. So 2 tracks and we are going in order now. So it's worth it. This was actually a lot of people's favorite from this album, at least from our Patreon sausage community. Pretty hyped about this one.
What type of music?
That's the thing, right? Because with Fiesta, we were pleasantly surprised at how different and unexpected the genre was, the sound was, especially coming from 543. I guess we were starting to understand the type of hype vibe that they were going for. So yeah, I guess it'll still be in an older era sound somewhat. So we're gonna jump into it. Today we're gonna be checking out the lyrics video, but right after this, we're actually gonna be checking out the choreography video as well as the moving version of the choreography video. That's gonna be available on our Patreon page along with other 17 contents. So come check it out and other things if you're curious, because we got tons of stuff dropping weekly, 17 related stuff. Otherwise, we hope you enjoy this one. We're going to talk about the lyrics, the music, and everything as usual. So let's jump into it, talk about some stuff.
3, 2, 1, click. Oh. Ratchet.
Shit.
Wow. You know, somehow weirdly I expected this to come. Hey,
see, it makes sense.
Mozart on the beat. Oh.
Ooh.
Hey. Love the Autotune.
Yep.
Love Mingyu's pronunciation. Love the placement of claps. It's different. Hey.
Nice.
Oh, I'ma fall in love.
Yeah. Good play.
Hey. Diggity.
Oh, the sources too.
It totally makes sense that they have performance videos for this.
Yeah.
I wanna see them. Wow, S.COUPS has this like sick K vibe over here.
Yo, yeah, he's got a great verse right now. Oh my gosh. Nice. It's like they still sound different. I love it. I'ma fall in love. Wow.
Hey. Shush. Nice.
Awesome.
All right.
Awesome.
This is what I wanted to hear.
This makes sense coming from Fiesta and 543. As in, it's different from those two, yet it's a sound that I'm more used to listening to back in the day. Does that make sense? Or are you completely not with me on this? Because I feel like both Fiesta and 543, as different as they are, the type of hype vibe that they were going for was surprisingly retro. This one too, not that like the sources or the sound is retro, but it is like it's got a lot of like cliche stuff that is sort of reminiscent of older tracks for me.
Okay. In
that sense, it makes sense.
It's much more modern compared to the other twos.
Right.
Like I wouldn't really consider it as retro,
It's not
but it's
retro.
still that old time. I totally get it.
It's not
Because
retro,
you know, It's a famous genre, right? You know, the ratchet and like a DJ Mustard type of music, you know, with like Taiga and all that.
Even the chord progression.
Yeah. So iconic and unique. And I think it was starting from like late 2000s or early 2010 or something like that that they started doing it. It's one of those genres that started from more than 10 years but still feels modern. Like it feels timeless as well. Still feels sophisticated and so danceable and everybody loves it. I just don't get sick of it.
Sure. I think part of the charm of this genre comes from its simplicity because of the simple chord progression and while it's got like iconic genre defining sounds, it's not so specific that it becomes outdated. The sources are broad enough and applicable to various genres and sounds of different eras that it can sound timeless. Same with this one, the main source, the main bass line, everything, you know, it's you can still hear that nowadays in different genres, and I think that's part of the reason why it sort of works as this sound that sort of transcends time, basically.
The thing about for me is that while the retro genre is popular and probably like one of the reasons why we don't get sick of it is because of the top lines, how cleverly they use it. And especially for S.COUPS and Mingyu, the way they're delivering those lines, the raps and the top lines, it feels so different compared to the 17 tracks that we've been listening to. They sound completely different.
In that
and
sense.
adding up this like retro genre, they just made it everything so unique, and also like placement of the claps were very different. Just love the vibe of it.
Sure. Yeah, and then this is another genre where autotune is a must. And it just works. We recently had this discussion elsewhere with a completely different track from a different group, but there are certain genres where autotune just fits and you just want to use it. It's not like, because a lot of people are like, oh, come on, less autotune. There are a group of people who do that, but it depends on the context, and in this context, it just
for
makes
this one,
better.
it's over 100% they have to use it.
It's just like you need to have it, and the harder you go for it, the better it gets. Because it came to a point where like both S.COUPS and Mingyu could potentially sound similar because of the autotune, but still they got different flow, they got different tone. So there's you can still differentiate between the two, and it's unique enough when they sing their lines. What I was sort of surprised by was how heavy the reverb or the echoes were in certain sections, and I really liked at the end with the very final chorus. That's the only time I noticed it. Maybe it was there all along, but there was this like very faint harmonized vocal track that was singing the diggity dee line together. I really like that too. So while it sounds simple, this one's got tons of sounds layered on top of each other that you might not notice. You might think it's empty, but it's not.
That's why I said about the top lines and everything, because like, they gotta play around with vocal mix. They gotta play around with a lot of like not vocal affixes, but those ad-libs as well. You know, like station, like hey, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
They always have to play around with the reverbs and with different type of autotune, like the level of it too. Also, I'm very curious about if this S.COUPS and Mingyu style was also done before, because you remember how we talked about like especially the S.COUPS rap style on Fiesta,
right?
That it was so our first time listening to it, and there were comments like, oh, this is, you know, S.COUPS style that they've been hearing too. I was so surprised. Maybe we're still in that early era of 17, so we don't know the styles, but please let us know if this type of style is also done.
True.
It feels very new to us.
Which is great, but
sexy.
Which makes me also question and be excited for the next track, because we're pretty much like halfway there, because there's like 6 tracks. We got For You, Young Again, and Earth left.
Wow.
Which they all sound very different, and we talked about this as well. But you know, we have an idea and also no idea where the next tracks are gonna go. We have an idea because we now understand the general direction that they're taking this album. But because we also know that is broad enough, we have no clue where they're gonna head to specifically genre-wise and sound-wise. So that's part of the big charm of this album, is that each track can be completely different in the way they sound.
I feel like at least one rock.
That'd be cool. Oh, that'd be cool, actually.
Especially something like Earth or something.
I didn't even think about that one, like rock being in the part of it. But like rock infused sound, sure, that would be awesome. If it's just rock, even better. But I didn't really think of that being a possibility, but I'm ready to be surprised. Before we wrap this up, because we do want to check out the choreography video and everything after this. But before that, we do want to point out that lyrics-wise, everything is perfect. We both mentioned it in the middle. I'ma fall in love. I'ma means maybe. Yeah. But it sounds like I'ma, right? So it's pretty intuitive. You might be wondering like, oh, but I thought they said I'ma fall in love. Why does it say maybe? Well, they're using the Korean word I'ma, which means maybe.
That's clever. Yeah.
Clever. Probably my favorite line of the track.
Me too.
Generally speaking, all fine. But if you do have specific questions, then ask us. We'll try to help you out. Otherwise, we would love to ask you what you thought about this track and what your favorite is as of right now. And if this is it, why? We would love to hear why. And of course, like we said, we are going to be checking out the 2 choreography videos right after this. So if you're interested,
can't wait. Now that we heard this.
Yeah, because I'm sure we're going to have tons of stuff to talk about because it's the first time actually checking out like some kind of a video apart from the music video for this album. So it's going to be pretty hype. So we'll see you there, or we'll see you in the next video on YouTube. We're happy to see you again. So take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Enin Yani.
Debbie.
Kiki Tarsma.
Ching.
Vangs Vangs.
QK.
Alphabet M.
Lena Pujas.
Hidamari.
Harichiro-san.
Nia Meadows.
Wong Wing-min.
Vanessa.
Ashton Daniel.
Rinina 012.
Sushi.
Alexander Rios.
Ren.
Shay.
음색.